Manchester United's route to Champions League glory has just been decided tonight. If you didn't already know, was the Champions League group stage draw. Manchester United have got quite an interesting set of fixtures. Before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. So Manchester United from pot 1 or A, is pot 1, isn't it? I think I've got Bayern Munich at home. That is a big fixture. And then Atletico Madrid away from home. Very, very tricky game, that is. From pot 2, we have got Roma at home, Sporting away. That's nice for Bruno Fernandes. Pot 3, we've got RB Leipzig at home. Away, we've got Villarreal. I really don't like that fixture. And then from pot 4, which is supposedly the lower rung, the poor teams in this competition. I don't think we've got one of the poor teams, by the way. Home, we've got Saba. I'll be honest, know nothing about them. And away from home, we have got Como. Wow, Como, by the way. We'll get round to talking about that in just a second. So if we go through them in order, Bayern Munich at home. That is a massive Champions League tie, isn't it? And I think this is the good thing about this group stage, is that you are getting more of these fixtures, or it feels like you're getting more of these behemoth type fixtures in the group stages. Bayern Munich will come to Manchester United in Old Trafford with the expectation of beating us. That might suit us. It genuinely, like, we know Manchester United are quite good transitionally at Old Trafford, big atmosphere. It probably depends when it falls in terms of, if it's that first game back in the Champions League, that could be an absolute electric night for Manchester United. I don't think that'll be decided until Saturday when the fixtures are all kind of organised and collated. But yeah, that is going to be a hell of a game. Some of the talent in that Bayern Munich team. If you take the United perspective out of wanting us to do well, just watching Harry Kane, Elise, Diaz, Musiala, all of these players at Old Trafford, it's going to be a beautiful sight. Then we've got Atletico away. I'll say now, out of all this list, I think that'll be the one we struggle with. I genuinely do. I just think it's an awful place to go and play football, and it doesn't suit Manchester United, I don't think. Again, it might depend when it falls, where we're at in the group standings. If it's early on, it's a tricky one. Then we've got Roma at home. Again, quite a prestigious club. Got quite a decent side in the minute, but that is a team that I would expect Manchester United to beat at home. That's kind of a latter stage Europa League fixture, isn't it? And I would expect Manchester United to get through that. Then we've got Sporting away. Could be quite tricky. Decent side. Should we be beating them? Yes, we should be beating them. Will we beat them? I could say maybe a draw away from home to them. Yeah, it's not really the most ideal fixture. Then we've got RB Leipzig at home. Again, they're not quite the team they were, 5 or 6 years ago, but again, a difficult-ish team. When you compare that to some of the teams that were in that pot, I think that's quite a tricky fixture. Then we've got the one that I think is probably second worst on the list, Villarreal away. I'm just scared of Villarreal. I just do not like them whatsoever. I don't know why. But obvious reasons from the final, but obvious reasons when we've played them before. Just really difficult, really awkward games. I'm not entirely sure what they're actually like now. I haven't seen them play for probably a couple of years when we played them. When was that? That was a while back, wasn't it? Now, was it 5 years ago? I probably haven't seen much of them since that point. And then we've got Saba. Like I said at the beginning, I have no idea who they are. In fact, let's Google it right now because I have no idea where they're even from. Saba FC. And if you're saying in the comments that you know who they are, you don't. Right. They are from Azerbaijan, which is a horrendous kind of journey as well, isn't it? That's like one of the furthest journeys in the competition, isn't it? I know absolutely none of their players. So, yeah, it's one of them. And then we've got Como away. Now, I did a short form video saying that I desperately wanted Como away. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to play at their Como stadium because that was one of the reasons that I wanted to see them, because I'd do everything I possibly could to go to that away game. It would be almost impossible to get a ticket, but to just go and experience the atmosphere of that place, I think will be monumental. But Como, they're kind of that hipster team at the minute, aren't they? In terms of, you think of like a Palermo when you were younger, if you're my age, or maybe like a Napoli a few years ago, or maybe a Dortmund. They feel like that club now. Good manager, Fabregas, good team, got some very, very good players in that setup. So they aren't a a fourth pot team for me. They are probably above that quality. So United have got quite a tricky draw in there. Do I think we'll have enough to get through? Yes. Do I think we're going to cruise through? No, I definitely don't. But it's one of them where it's the first time back in the competition for a while, so you're just excited to be in there. And like I said about the Bayern Munich game, that is a monumental game for Manchester United. In terms of other Premier League clubs, I think City have got a horrendous draw. Let me have a look. Right, Man City have got... Oh, no, well, they've got a few of the big dogs. PSG, Barcelona, Napoli, Leipzig, and then they've got Sporting as well. Athens and Lens. That is grim. Arsenal have got Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Borussia Dortmund, Lille, Napoli, Saba as well, and Slavia Prague. That's decent for Arsenal, isn't it? Who's the other Premier League club? Liverpool, I've got Atletico, Inter, Porto, Club Brugge, Villarreal, Fenerbahce, Lens, and Lask. Liverpool have got the best draw there, haven't they? Out of the 4 Premier League teams, they've done quite well there. There's some big games as well. You've got PSG, Barcelona, you've got Real Madrid and Arsenal in the group stages. You've obviously got City and Barcelona as well. You've got Arsenal at Bayern Munich, Arsenal and Real Madrid. You've got Atletico against Bayern Munich, Atletico against Liverpool, Atletico against Man United. So there's some big fixtures in there. I'm just so excited. Tickets drop, I think, on Saturday for Manchester United's home game. So I'm intrigued to see if I can get any of them. Do I think Manchester United will get through the group? Yeah, I do, ultimately. I don't know what the threshold is for points-wise to get through, or like the average for last season. I'll have a look at that. But yeah, it's really exciting times, isn't it, for Manchester United back in the biggest competitions. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think of the draw. Let me know if you're going to any of the games. Let me know if you're planning to go to any of the away days. Some decent away days in there as well. Yeah, Champions League football is back at Old Trafford, and it is going to be a thing of beauty. I will see you in the next one.